This is Grace Centers of Hope News.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to be interviewing some students from University of Detroit Mercy on their experience from Grace Centers of Hope. So, Chris, how did this experience connect you not only to the people at Grace Centers for Hope, but also to your service learning group?
Well, to start with the second part of that question, I feel it is crucial as a nursing student to get to know my fellow nursing students because I will be working with them for the next 3 to 4 years of my life. Also maybe working with them in the future in other jobs. Well, nursing, of course. Anyways, to the first part, it really showed me a different side of people. I expected a different kind of person when I went there, but I realized that these people are just like us and that they felt through hard times. And so it made me change my perspective overall on life.
Thank you. Okay, Megan, in what ways do you feel you personally help the people at Grace Centers for Hope?
Well, I just feel that we help these people by showing them compassion. A lot of these people were from abusive relationships, or they had drug abuse problems, and they were abandoned from their families and everything, and they didn't really have people to talk to. And I remember one part of the day, there was a lady that was in a battered women program, and she was crying, and she was all by herself. So I walked up to her, and I just gave her an ear to talk to her and a shoulder to cry on, and she was just so appreciative of that. And as a group, we all kind of helped the people at Grace Centers of Hope by gathering our money together and donating a check of $100 to the program for food and whatever else they needed. And to help the children, we gave them individually packaged Valentines, which usually they're so used to just group things and not individually getting stuff for themselves. So they were very appreciative of that, and it made them very happy.
Okay, thank you. Maggie, what did you like best about this experience?
My favorite part of this service learning experience was definitely being able to work hand in hand with some of the residents preparing the food. And also I really enjoyed giving the residents their food because just to see the gratitude on their faces and really getting the opportunity to communicate with them was definitely my favorite part.
Okay, thank you. And Melissa, can you give us an example of a conversation you had with a resident from Grace Centers of Hope?
Well, I met a man who at age 14 had started taking drugs and had dropped out of high school, and just recently he had finished his high school education, and he's now 40 years old and hadn't seen his son in the past 10 years. And he explained to us how depressed he was about not seeing his son and how mad he was that he got involved with drugs. And he said to us, don't let go of what you have. You guys are living good lives. Don't get involved with drugs.
Okay, thank you, and that has been Grace Centers of Hope News.